Hi Legionnaires, Steve Cox here with you from High Tech Legion. You know, one of the great things about gaming on a PC is the amount of control and the customization of controls via different peripherals, at least in my opinion. The mouse and keyboard, I think, are clearly superior in many gaming platforms, and when we can go out and pick a mouse and a keyboard that suits our needs, our own custom preferences perfectly, that is always going to be better than a standard controller for gaming. This here is the Thermaltake TTeSports Level 10M hybrid gaming mouse. It is both wireless and wired, and we're going to get it over here on the table, take a good look at the box, get it out, and really take a great look at the mouse. I expect big things. Just right here you can see right away the packaging is beautiful, the mouse is beautiful, and I hope that it lives up to that promise. Alright guys, first things first, taking a look at just the box. It really shows off the design of the mouse itself on the inside very well. Even the box itself kind of follows the color scheme and everything, of course. You can see again the Level 10M wireless mouse. TTeSports has their little dragon logo up here. Has a Q code to kind of scan and get some more information about the mouse itself. You can see here, I'll turn it so it's right side up for you guys, the 5.8 gigahertz, which is vastly superior to the more commonly used 2.4 gigahertz. It's got 30 steering, 8200 DPI. It's a laser engine, so it is a laser mouse. On the side it has their design concept. I'm not going to read through all that for you, but on the back, just a quick list of the features. It is a hybrid wireless mouse. It has air through ventilation system on the palm. It's got like a honeycomb system there. It's got 5 different gaming profiles. It's got on-the-fly sensitivity adjustment from 100 to 8200 DPI, and you can set those. It's got 4 different positions, and you can set those. You know, it comes default at like 800, 1600, 3200, and 4000 or something like that. It's got improved ergonomic shape design, and it's got 30 steering axis movement. So I'm sorry, that's 3D. I read that as 30 over here, but it's 3D. When I said 30 steering, I meant 3D steering. Either way, so I've pretty much got everything out. I'm going to cut away and get it out of the box here, and we'll be right back. Alright, here we have everything that comes in the package. Of course, you have the Thermaltake Level 10M mouse itself. The cabling, which comes with, as I mentioned, the 5.8 gigahertz dongle. And it has a little carrier there so that it snaps into that. And then of course the USB connection for the wired aspect of the mouse. And I'll show more of those connections in a moment. It has an extension in case you need a little more wire, a little more space. Comes with 2 stickers, a white with red dragon and a black with red dragon. It of course comes with the warranty policy. The warranty is, I can't even turn the page. The warranty covers damage to the mouse. So the terms of warranty are all listed here, and it just gives a list of their different products. In this particular case, the gaming mouse comes with a 2-year warranty, and I'm not going to go through every requirement of that. Then of course you have the Level 10M wireless mouse. This is the quick installation guide. It'll just show you, quickly the connections, the wireless dongle, the mouse itself, all the buttons on the mouse, the default features, what they are, right click, left click, scroll wheel, etc. And then it shows the system requirements, which are pretty basic, the charging guide, letting it charge all the way up before you start using it, and then the hardware and software installation. Of course, the software is available at the Thermaltake or TTeSports website. And in here also you have, I think this is kind of neat, it's a postcard. Got your little stamp here, written stuff, a little message, and of course a picture of the mouse itself there. And then you have this really nice like neoprene carrying case. You can put the mouse in there and carry it with you if you're on your way, you know, if you're going out to LAN parties or anything. It has two sections in there. I'm not sure how well you can see it, but one side for the mouse itself and another side for your tools. This is the adjustment tool. You can slip that in there along with the cabling and things like that. You can put the cables in there, and that allows you to carry that with you and just tighten it down and whatever. And then this is the box that comes in the back of the other box, which has most of these materials in there. Now let's take a better look at the actual USB connector itself. It is of course gold plated. It has the TT logo on it, red and black, so it matches the theme of the mouse and everything. And it's got this really nice, like I said, this little fitting on the end with the, pardon me, I'm dropping it, with the TTeSports logo, little dragon on there, both on the wireless dongle and on the connector. So that not only protects your USB, but holds the dongle for you when in transport. Again, if you're heading out to LAN parties or a friend's house or anything like that. Now the way this works, I want to quickly run over this. So the way this works is actually pretty simple. You have this micro USB charger that connects to the front of the mouse, and you can see the solid aluminum plate on the back of the mouse, where if you hold onto that, and I try to be pretty gentle with it, but you pull that up and it comes out. That's just an extra piece. Again, something you can put in that neoprene bag to keep up with. And then you make your connection here. But then they have this really nice strong clip at the front, which is going to hold the wire and cabling in place during use, so that during gameplay, if it were to get hung on the edge of the desk or anywhere else, it's not just going to yank your battery out and cause connection issues or anything like that. Now a closer look at the mouse itself, you can see, I really think it's a pretty gorgeous mouse. It's got a really nice finish on it. It's kind of a rubberized matte finish, like a rubberized plastic. You can see some of the wiring here that is for the battery pack and the wireless and everything inside here. Now it's a little bit heavier mouse. I looked at it a moment ago. I don't remember exactly how heavy, but at least 5 or 6 ounces. I'll double check that and get back to you guys with that. It doesn't have a bunch of extra buttons, which I personally really prefer it that way. I like a couple little buttons on the side, and then you have this DPI and profile switch on the side here, and it is very quick and easy. A simple click forward or backward, and it changes the DPI between 1 and 4 settings here, which in the software you can set those up for anything you want, from as low as 100 up to as high as 8200 DPI. The mouse clicks feel really good. They're not a lot of resistance at all, but they feel really solid. Very good clicking. The sliders on the bottom gives it a lot of really simple mobility. It slides very easily. But the main thing I really want to take a close look at with you guys is this little tool I mentioned. Comes packed in foam. And the mouse is got some nice adjustments on it. You can not only adjust on the side here, you stick that tool in and you can adjust the mouse's tilt. I don't know how well you can see that in the video, but the top part tilts this direction. You can see it moves to the left that way, tilts left down, and then this way tilts right down, so that you get the right angle for the rest of your palm. And then this, of course, lifts it up and down. You can crank that down and you see the spring inside there compresses, and it gives you a really low profile. Or if you're like me, I like mine a little bit higher. I pretty much had it raised all the way up. Give you a nice solid palm rest. And you can see that moves probably about ½ centimeter of movement. And that gives you a really nice feel to it. So it's really customizable without looking like it's a bunch of little pieces all connected. So there you have it. You do have this square, this rectangle here lights up. The mouse wheel lights up, and those do have, you can set the colors to different profiles. Again, back to the DPI and profile switch. Now that we're talking about profiles, you click it. You press forward, backward, down, and up. Do 4 different things, which are all fully customizable in the software. But then the profile switch, you actually click it in and switch through the 5 different profiles. You can have 5 different colors or all the same color, but with different macros and different settings, different DPI settings, different macros set to each of those keys. So you effectively have 6 keys on the side. If you don't want to use forward and backward for the DPI, you can set that to anything. I currently have it set to 1, 2, 3, and 4, you know, basically for casting spells and using abilities in my games, which I find very efficient, and it's really simple. It's right there at your thumb. It's perfect. I can use these buttons perfectly, and then with the pad of your thumb, you can see how well that fits right there. And so that's that. Again, really nice looking mouse with a lot of customizable features and a lot of function to it. And the wireless function is just beautiful. I've used it some, not really a lot. I tried to run it down the other day. I ran it for about 6 hours, pretty constant, jumping back and forth between just regular web applications and some gaming. About 3 hours of gaming and 3 hours of web applications, just, you know, running Facebook and Reddit and, you know, our own High Tech Legion forums and website, things like that. And through all of it, it kept a pretty full charge. You can check the charge of the battery in the software. It'll actually has a little meter, and we'll take a good look at the software, of course. I'll show you how well that works. The software itself is very intuitive, very simple to use. Alright guys, welcome back. So after some pretty extensive testing and usage of the Thermaltake TTeSports Level 10M hybrid wireless mouse, I still love it just as much as I ever would have. Everything about it works beautifully. It's extremely responsive even in wireless mode. And I do want to point out one thing I failed to mention earlier. It has a little on-off switch at the bottom, and so you can just turn it off, save your battery during transit or anything like that. And this piece, which I originally said was an extension for the cable, and I don't know why, because I knew better. I didn't mean that it was an extension for the cable for the mouse. It's an extension, obviously, for the 5.8 gigahertz dongle. So you just plug that into your computer, put the little wireless dongle there, and you can run it across your desk or across the top of your PC or anything like that. That being said, like I say, everything about this mouse is really beautiful. The function of it, just the way it looks, you can see I really like it a lot. It's very, very solid, very well built, extremely responsive, and just a joy to use. Probably the best mouse I've ever used. That being said, obviously an editor's choice for the TTeSports Level 10M hybrid wireless mouse. And we appreciate you guys watching. Once again, I'm Steve Cox for High Tech Legion, signing out. Come over and join us on our forums at www.hightechlegion.com. Jump over on Facebook and give us a like over there. Follow our news feeds and things like that. See all the newest updates, all the newest in tech, and all of our reviews get linked through there. And you can follow those links directly to YouTube. Everything's connected through there. And also for Twitter, if you follow Twitter, if you like to tweet out, you can follow us on Twitter and see every time we have a new review, new news to share with you guys. Get daily and regular updates there.